Championship weekend kicks off, and it has been a banner year for teams like Tempo Storms, the returning champions. But during the Battle Royale a couple weeks ago, we saw a chink in their armor. The question is, will Rumblers be able to take that chink and rip it wide open?
Phase 2's been a real roller coaster. We came in wanting to make sure that we made a splash. We had a goal of just making the top 8 and making sure that we were consistent. After the first week, we ended up hitting 8th place, and then after week 2, we were in 1st place, and then we kept staying in 1st place. Then we got knocked down to 2nd place, and then we came back this last week, week 4, and we were able to keep 1st place again. So it's been a roller coaster. We've been really confident. We've been really surprised with how well we've been playing, but also at the same time we knew we had it in us, so it's just good to be here and to be showing the world basically what we're capable of.
A lot of people are going to die here. Try to get as many kills or placement as you can.
Just give us calls.
Okay.
Do you have a boost? Drop me a boost.
Actually pushes back over towards the Rumblers. Cloudtail survives through this, gets a spray back onto it. Godspeed pulled away for just a second, but does get the flush back over towards this. Meanwhile, Carbon trying to hold the angle on one side of it. Low steps up into it as well. This is Accelerate Gaming just holding the line as they crashed in on this. It's all just Godspeed alive right now.
Yeah, we were definitely considered underdogs, 100%. There's no doubt in my mind that everyone kind of underestimated us.
Teams like Tempo with the pedigree, you kind of expect that from. Rumblers has been a surprise for me.
I think it's been a surprise for all of us, but that surprise quickly went away. I think it was like it was like no expectation to like, oh, look at these guys, they're in 1st, and then like, oh, they're still in 1st. Now this is a team that belongs where they are.
When you come in from the Contenders season, it's obvious that teams aren't going to really look at you as a big threat, especially when you have teams like Tempo and Lazarus and Envy, and so I'm sure a lot of teams had us on their radar as far as like, yeah, they're a pretty good team, but I don't think anyone expected us to take this phase by storm, which we definitely have. But it's been really nice. It's been really nice for teams to realize, like, holy shit, the Rumblers are real as hell.
And meanwhile, Rumblers are having to run right along next to where Simplicity is at. They're caught up. Simplicity is looking back over towards Ghost right now and taking those shots. This could be the opportunity for Rumblers, depending on how if they split out these angles. Los gets the beat back over towards Cherry Poppins and gets the down onto 1, but there's going to be retaliation back from Lobes.
So that's going to be Rumblers going out in 5th place.
It's okay, it's okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points.
3 points. 3 points for 5th.
7 plus 3 is 10 though.
It's a little stressful. To be honest, we're so close to taking 1st place and we really, really want it. And we're coming in really confident, but we're not coming in too overconfident. That's the biggest issue, is like we can still bleed, obviously. Any team can still lose, any team can fall in points. It's possible for us to have a bad day, so we just have to make sure that we have all of our ducks in a row, you know, make sure that everything is ready to go and just basically play to the best of our ability. But hopefully we can close it out and be the champions of this phase.
That was smart. That was really smart.
That was clean sniper. When we took sniper time, that was clean. That was work.
We were scouting. Our scouting practices are always generally good.
Now he's going to shoot the back. 1 headshot lands, 2 more, and Godspeed's down. Microfry steps up and over. He's going to get the trade and the flush there, but Voxy's going to get him down, and now the Rumblers are on the ropes again. And having just very brief glimpses and quick conversations with the Rumblers, they are definitely feeling the pressure. I think that at this stage, perhaps what seemed like an unshakable veneer is a little bit cracked now for a squad that played so well, but is faltering at the worst possible time.
We still have it. No offense, boys. What's the point of arguing? You don't gain anything.
What are you gonna gain from it?
What are you gonna gain from it?
Yeah.
This last week has been pretty rough. Like the first half of the tournament, like the phase, whatever you want to call it, we were getting close to the same circles as these, but we weren't making any mistakes. Now getting into like the later thing, I don't know if it's nerves or something, we're starting to make more mistakes that we weren't making in the beginning, and we're starting to lose out points because of that. Best case scenario, win and get like a top 3 in the other game with a lot of kills, and we could take 1st or 2nd.
but Godspeed lying in wait, lying in the grass, gonna slowly crawl forward. Tempo Storm surely know that someone is still left from the Rumblers off on the east.
And he's been spotted by Tempo, and that's a big problem for Godspeed. The shots already start to ring out. They are spraying. They want that man out of here. They want nothing to do with Godspeed. That nade is gonna land right in the pocket, and there he goes. Tempo takes down the Rumblers, the only top 5 team left alive.
Yeah, I mean, Sunday went down disappointingly. It's really bittersweet. Like, we finished in 4th place. We started in 1st. We felt like we should have won the phase, but we just made too many mistakes yesterday and today. Even last week, even though we were still in 1st, like, yeah, we just made mistakes, like, and it cost us games that we should have won, or at least got more than 5-6 points, and dropped us down.
It's all eyes on Tempo as they are trying to force the ridge line, and that's a trade. Maluk gets one, Jason gets the other, as now they're having to force their way into the street. United is not focused at all on Tempo. They're more interested in BMG. Tempo Storm just spraying away, nothing getting yet. Zampa will get one down, and Jason, BMG, only one left standing in Clam. United now turning their attention more towards Tempo Storm. Clam is in the open, there's fire in the streets. Sharky's got an eye on the United. Clam down, the spray comes out. Sharky. Tempo's got this thing. It's looking like it's gonna be Tempo, but United's not out of this thing yet. Only Taylor J left. Tempo might win. Tempo might win. He's in the smoke. It's so close. They've got to be waiting for the blue. They're all ready. They know where he is. They're waiting for him. Tempo's got it. Tempo's got the game. The last game of the day. Tempo Storm. What a massive victory.
With 12 kills, that is 22 points. If that is enough to overtake not just Cloud9, but Ghost to take that first position, I can't tell right now. But this is the type of game that this team needed to be the potential back-to-back champions.
You cannot believe it. You couldn't write it. Tempo Storm, the last game of the phase. Dre's face says it all. Pure relief, pure performance, and Tempo Storm dives, and they make it happen when it was necessary.
Yeah, I mean, the upside is top 5. Like, when we initially came into the phase, we wanted to like make a splash, and we did. We obviously, I mean, we held first for like 3 weeks. Again, it is great that we made top 4, but at the same time, like, it's disappointing. It's bittersweet. It's something that we all know that we could have achieved, and we just fell short. So now, the only thing we can do is basically use this as a lesson and go over our mistakes and go into Sweden really confident and make sure that we make a bigger splash there and hopefully win that event.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tempo Storm!
Oh, we never doubted ourselves. We thought we were going to win the whole time. When going into the last game, we said we needed to win it, and obviously we just won that last game. So all it took was the courage and the compassion to win that last game.